Let's make the Froggle Bunwich from Don't Starve. Since I'm so hungry, let's make the Froggle Bunwich from Don't Starve. The in-game sandwich requires frog legs, a vegetable, and to be cooked in the crock pot, but that's all we know about the sandwich. However, I think we can make a version that is inspired by the game that tastes delicious. Let's get cooking. To begin, let's start by making a barbecue sauce for the frog. And yes, we are using real frog here. Poor fella's croaked it. For the barbecue sauce, we need to combine all of the ingredients into a bowl. We'll need 1.5 cups of ketchup or tomato sauce, a half cup of apple cider vinegar, a 1/4 cup of fish sauce, 3/4 cups of dark brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of mustard powder, 1 teaspoon of chipotle powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 4 cloves of crushed garlic, and salt to taste. I'm adjusting the seasoning slightly to my taste, then setting this aside until we're going to use it. So we're going to start by preheating the oven at 300 degrees and getting our sheet tray ready. I highly recommend putting a liner on the bottom of your sheet tray, then a grate, and place the frog legs on top since there's a lot of sugar in the barbecue sauce that will caramelize and be hard to clean otherwise. Let's slather a generous amount of the sauce on top of these. We're popping this in the oven for about 1 hour, but halfway through these should be flipped and more sauce added on top, and cook until the internal temp of the thickest part of the frog reads 145. While that's in the oven, I'm also going to chop up some red leaf lettuce and get it nice and crispy for the sandwich. Now, washing your lettuce is not only a great food safety practice, but it also helps rehydrate it if it's slightly wilted. So I'm going to chop this up a little, put it in the bowl with cold water, and let it sit for a few minutes before draining it. Ideally, you should use a salad spinner, but this works as well. Now that the frog is cooked all the way through, I'm going to take it out and start pulling the meat off the bones. As you can see, this is fairly simple since the meat is fairly juicy, so we just need to put it in a bowl to the side and add a little bit more barbecue sauce if you'd like. Now, I always recommend toasting the bread before we're using it on a sandwich like this, so we just need to heat up a pan, slather on some butter, and toast until the color looks right. Now let's assemble our bunwiches. I'm just playing this by ear, so just using a little lettuce for our vegetable, some frog meat, and then the bun. Just going to use some frog bones to give that signature sandwich look for the thumbnail, and voila! Take those bones out for eating or you'll have a very leggy sandwich. Now, I've eaten frog before, so I knew what to expect, and I really enjoyed this. Obviously, it makes me a little sad to eat them, but they do taste good, and barbecuing them worked insanely well. I would much rather eat this than starve or lose my sanity. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. See you next time.